welcome back to Rusty Autoholic Garage, and this is just a quick 5-minute update. And I'm going to keep this all short and concise, so if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll give you a more in-depth answer. So the biggest change, I just took off in the most recent episode the original exhaust manifold, intake, and the TD03 turbo. And then I did a Q&A video where I said, yes, this setup would work stock on 60-65 horsepower because of the torque. Well, because summer is getting here quicker than I would expect, and I am a solid 2 months behind, and I'm having some clearance issues and whatnot, and I'll go into depth later if y'all are interested, I've decided, why don't I actually prove what I said? So I am going to be putting the stock intake, exhaust, and turbo back on this V2403, and I'm going to see if you can drive it with 60-65 horsepower. If you can't stock, we'll find out. And there's a couple of things I can do before I replace the turbo. I can mess around with the fuel delivery. I can also mess around with the wastegate because that TD03 will put out a little bit more boost. The other thing I can try doing is installing a boost controller. These are all things I'm looking into right now, but for the moment, I'm going to revert the engine back to stock. And again, mostly this is because I want this vehicle on the road driving by May. So it gives me about 6 weeks to get everything done. The other big announcement I have, which I've been really hesitant, I put a lot of time and thought into it, I am switching the doubler setup that I'm going to be using on Project Felicity. I am no longer going to be using the kit that changes an MP231 into a doubler transfer case, and I will go into details on that in a separate video. I'm not going to do that right now. What I will tell you is I'm going with Northwest Fabworks EconoBox. So I'm still going to use 231 internals, but they are sending me a billet aluminum case. I'm going to be installing parts in it, and that is going to be what I'm going to be using for the doubler setup. The other information or update that I have to give y'all is I've just gone on Amazon and whatnot today, and I ordered everything that I needed to really get this project finished. So I have a new pigtail harness coming, so we're going to be able to get the gas tank done. I have a alternator and starter coming, so I can figure out the serpentine belt system and hopefully get the V2403 started soon. I'm going to be installing the shift kit into the AW4 sometime next week. Once the shift kit's installed, then I can actually install the AW4 to the V2403. I also have all the metal that I need to create the cross member support for the automatic transmission and the doubler transfer case setup. So that's also going to be coming in the next week or two. So a lot of updates are going to be coming. Again, I'm hoping to be able to work on this an hour to an hour and a half each night and post a quick video. These videos will probably be between 5 and 10 minutes. But I really, really want this Wrangler up and running for summer. And if I keep going and I keep trying to do this turbo setup, I would have to build a custom exhaust header. And I'm just so afraid I'm going to miss out on the summer. So I'd rather get it running now. It's not going to be fast. It's going to be slow. But hey, that will also finally answer the question of, will a V2403 with 60-65 horsepower work in a TJ Wrangler? So anyway, thank you so much. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below.
I'm here to chew bubble gum and work on cars. I'm all out of bubble gum.
Give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. If you have, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.